Hello and welcome back to English Uplift. I am so glad you are here today. Stop trying to change your life overnight. Stop setting goals that crush you before you even start. We live in a world that is obsessed with speed. Fast food, fast internet, fast results. And every January we tell ourselves the same lie. This year, I will be fluent in English. This year, I will finally master this language. But let me ask you a question. How many times have you said that before? And how many times have you given up by February? The problem isn't you. The problem isn't your brain or your age or your talent. The problem is your strategy. You are trying to run a marathon at a sprinter's pace. You are relying on motivation, which is a feeling that disappears as soon as you get tired. Today, I want to talk about a different path for 2026, a path that is quiet, slow, and invisible, but completely unbreakable. We often mistake motivation for commitment. Motivation is that excitement you feel when you buy a new planner or watch an inspiring video. It is loud, it is high energy, and it feels amazing. But motivation is like sugar. It gives you a quick burst of energy and then you crash. Commitment is different. Commitment is boring. Commitment is waking up on a rainy Tuesday feeling exhausted and still listening to that English podcast for 10 minutes. Not because you want to, but because that is who you are. Motivation is doing it when you feel like it. Commitment is doing it even when you don't. In 2026, I want you to stop chasing the high of motivation. Instead, make a quiet vow to yourself. Embrace the boredom. Embrace the routine. Because real change doesn't happen during the fireworks of New Year's Eve. It happens in the quiet, unsexy moments of your daily life. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, famously said that you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Think about it. Everyone has the same goal. Every English learner wants to speak fluently. Winners and losers have the same goals. So, the goal cannot be the thing that makes the difference. The difference is the system. A goal is saying, I want to get a perfect score. A system is saying, I will listen to English audio for 15 minutes while I commute to work every morning. Goals are about the destination. Systems are about the journey. If you focus only on the goal, you will feel constant failure until you achieve it. But if you focus on the system, you succeed every single time you execute that small habit. Did you listen for 10 minutes today? Yes? Then you won. You are successful today. This shift in mindset releases the pressure. English becomes a part of your day, like brushing your teeth, not a heavy burden you have to carry. So, how do we build this system without it feeling like work? We use a technique called habit stacking. You already have habits you do every day without thinking. You drink coffee, you brush your teeth, you walk to the bus stop, you wash the dishes. Don't try to find new time for English. You are busy, you don't have extra time. Instead, overlay English onto your existing life. When you wash the dishes, that is your listening time. When you walk the dog, that is your speaking practice time. This eliminates decision fatigue. You don't have to decide when to study. The environment triggers the habit. When the coffee machine turns on, your headphones go on. It becomes automatic. You are bypassing the part of your brain that makes excuses. Here is the biggest trap we fall into. The all or nothing mentality. We think if we can't study for an hour, it's not worth doing at all. This is completely wrong. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Studying for 3 hours once a week is far less effective than studying for 20 minutes every day. Language is not a knowledge subject like history or math. It is a skill like playing the piano or training a muscle. Your brain needs constant daily exposure to rewire itself. So here is my rule for you for 2026. The non-negotiable minimum. Set a goal so small that it would be embarrassing to miss it. Maybe it is listening to 1 minute of English. Maybe it is reading one sentence. On your worst days, when you are sick, tired, or sad, you stick to the minimum. You keep the chain unbroken. This protects your identity as a learner. Even on your worst day, you are still someone who showed up. There will be a time, maybe 3 months from now, where you feel stuck. You are practicing every day, but you don't feel like you are improving. We call this the plateau. Most people quit here. They think it is not working. But you must understand this. Learning is not linear. It often feels like nothing is happening. But deep inside your brain, connections are being formed. It is like bamboo. For years, bamboo builds its root system underground, showing no growth above the surface. Then, suddenly, within weeks, it shoots up into the sky. When you hit the plateau, do not stop. That is where the magic is happening. That resistance you feel, that is the feeling of growth. Trust the process, trust the silence. You are growing, even when you cannot see it. Finally, the deepest change must happen in how you see yourself. Stop saying, I am trying to learn English. Start saying, I am an English speaker who is still practicing. When you identify as a learner, you are telling yourself that you are not ready yet, that you are incomplete. But when you identify as a speaker, you embrace the mistakes. You understand that broken English is still English. You stop waiting for permission to speak. Make English a part of your home, a part of your leisure, a part of your thoughts. It is not a subject you study. It is a tool you use to live your life. Consume content that you actually enjoy. Don't read boring textbooks if you hate them. Watch cooking shows, watch gaming streams. Listen to interviews with people you admire. When the content is interesting, the language flows in naturally. 2026 is not about being perfect. It is not about speed. It is about showing up. It is about being kind to yourself when you fail, and starting again the next day. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just don't miss 2 days in a row. Get back on track immediately. So, forget the grand resolutions. Forget the pressure. Just put on your headphones, read that one page, speak that one sentence, do it today, do it tomorrow, and do it the day after that. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. This is your year. Not because you will sprint, but because you will never stop walking. If this video helped you, please hit that like button to support English Uplift. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can stay consistent with us all year long. Thank you for watching and keep moving forward. I will see you in the next video.